in the background there, AJ.
There it is.
There she is.
Or she blow. Trying to keep it in one piece. Nah, we're not blowing nothing.
No.
Negative, sir.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Wait, hold on. I can make this better. Hold on. Here, check it out. I'm ready. I'm almost prepared.
Almost prepared.
Hold tight. Hold on.
It sounds like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the background. Oh!
If you didn't know, maybe you dropped the find the part number.
Yo, look at that, bro. NX tire shade, and you can still see the gold wheel. I like how you couldn't cover the gold wheel up all the way.
Nah, not all the way.
Just open me this fresh Rockstar right here. Look, let's do some ASMR or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but
yeah, that's like those videos you see on Facebook where they're like cutting food and stuff, and you hear the bread crunching through the knife.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely good times.
All right, let me hit him with this. I haven't hit him with this in a couple weeks, real quick.
I don't get to see all the comments and stuff, so let it rip.
Good morning, race car fam. What's cracking, my boys? Mr. Kyle Swanson, Big Kyle Swanson in the comments. What's cracking, boy? How you doing, buddy? Big Kyle Swanson.
I was just on the phone with Kyle. He was helping me out with some injector stuff. We got some turbo things going on.
I love Kyle. Kyle helps me with all kind of stuff. I'm trying to get my multi-comment thing. Okay, here we go. Now I can see everybody's comments. Them white NX hats are fire, aren't they, bro? Connor, could you do me a favor? Could you post that link too, bro? He posted the tire shade link. Maybe get the white hat link in the comments too. I know y'all need that. My boy says it's 12 degrees in Romania. 12 inches of snow. No thanks.
No, I'm good.
Keep that over there, bro. Keep that over there.
You can have that. The snow, I'm out. It's cool to look at. I'm good.
I'm not into the snow, man. I'm not into the snow at all. My boy AJ, bro. I had to get you in here real quick. Talk about, you got that new 327. I seen you slide in between them frame rails in the front there. 327 cubic inches. And you calling out the world, my boy. Every time I looked at my phone, I swear I see a new call out.
I'm just answering all the ones that have been poking for a long time.
Oh, man. I know it.
So
he said, we riding. We ain't hiding.
We riding. We ain't hiding. That's for sure. Yeah, I got me a 327 with a BBL. We ready.
It don't make no sense, does it, Cody? Man, everyone wants to give my boy a hard time. And then he loses sometimes. Bro, but he's out there. He's making a starting line. What happened? Oh, okay. He's on the starting line. Everybody else scared. Ain't no one else taking no call-outs. Ain't no one else taking no smoke.
Nope. I'm not It's funny, like, I laugh at, like, you know, the internet's full of all kinds of different characters, right? So you got to take it in stride. And I'm not one to sit there and, like, look at the comments. And there's a lot of people that'll delete comments on their stuff. I want people to see both sides of the story all the time. So I always pretty much keep it. I just let it happen. It's okay with me. I like to see what people are saying, you know, good, bad, or indifferent. But it's all good. I ain't hiding. My DMs are open all the time. I tell people all the time. My phone number is active. My DMs are open on all social media platforms. But, you know, you'll get these people that like to grandstand on the internet and call me out. But then when I call the bluff, they don't like it.
What it is, bro, I think, is a lot of people want a setup race that they know that they're going to go into to win, right? Like, people are scared to lose. People are scared to take one on the chin. Man, you know how many losses? I'll speak for myself. I ain't going to speak for no one else. But you know how many losses I've taken myself before y'all even saw me win one race, you know? Like, that's what it takes to get out there. Not everyone goes out there. I don't think anyone actually goes out there and wins every single race and is just undefeated and they're the champ, you know? No. You got a lot of really good people that do very well, and they do very well for themselves, but they still lose. Everyone takes a loss, man.
For sure, and I think you got a lot of different racers too. You got shootout racers and you got grudge racers. It's not very common that you'll get someone that does like what I do. I do both. Like, I'll go grudge race and I'll shootout race all on the same day. Like, we'll line it up. So that's very, very rare. Like, that you'll find people that'll do both. Actively continue to keep doing it. Like I said, my grudge record is not all that savvy. It's not all that good. but I'm up there racing, and I'm not losing I'm losing by like little bits. So, like I said, we made some changes this winter.
My boy Stevie Chrome says it's called racing, not winning. At least AJ gets in the paint.
I ain't looking for no win either.
The homie Javi from Cali said the only kind of snow that we want to see is what's coming out the purge when we hold that button down, boy.
That's the best.
I can't finish the rest of that comment that he said, but it had something else to do with a different form, and we're not talking about that. Big Kyle Swanson says it's easy to have no losses when you ain't racing.
This is true.
Randy Baumgartner, I think that's Randy B, said, you ever think about running nitrous only? Boy, that black vet is nitrous only, big dog. Kyle AJ had his hands all over that thing for me.
Sure. Nitrous is the way to go. I think I liked your big block idea the other day.
Man, I get some random ideas sometimes. I do. I get some random ideas real quick. But, man, it's we go back and forth on some stuff. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. But what's up, Big Nick Roberts? Andy Stewart in the house. Well, something else messed up?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I'm just tweaking the audio.
Okay. We'll talk about some races real quick that happened over the weekend, AJ, and then I want to ask you about, actually, we'll talk first while he's working on some audio stuff. Let's talk about what you got going on, man. Let's talk about your plans for 26. Let's talk about your event real quick. I mean, I know you be getting loud with grudge racing, but that ain't the only thing you're doing, man. You got a really cool nitrous-only event, nitrous-only class, and a few other things, man. Tell us about it.
So for 2026, we did a lot of regrouping. I did a lot of we did a lot of, towards the end of last year, I did a lot of thinking. I had a lot of ass time in my seat. So like driving across the country. So we did a lot of thinking. This year, we're going to hit a lot of events. So we're going to start the year off with a couple things, right? So my schedule as far as racing, we're going to be at Jamie Triggerman's race at the House of Hook, February 7th. We'll be down there. We got a couple grudge races lined up. I got Cold Sweat lined up. Then we're going to hit Big Jake's race. I know there's a race at XRP. I haven't really seen the rules yet. If it's going to what's been ironed out with all that. So I talked to Galen a little bit. He said he was going to let me know, but probably catch us there. And then we'll be headed to Big Jake's. We're going to be racing the Bear Shit Only class he has. So we got that set up. I think he released actually who's going to be in that class on Friday. We'll be doing that. We're going to be headed to we're going to do Bodie's deal. I'm going to do Swan Fest. We're going to have Swan Fest. So Swan Fest is going to be cool because we're going to host the Dean's List there. So the Dean's List is my nitrous only class. It's a variation of all different nitrous combinations. I wanted to be able to get all the nitrous combinations in one class and make it fair. And the only way to do that was going to be with weight. And we lined up, if you have a 5'2", 5'3" bore space, you have to weigh 2,600 pounds. If you have a 5-inch, 2,450. If you have a 484 and below, it's 2,250. So, I mean, it kind of gives you a wide spectrum of race cars. And we got 18 people already locked in for April 30th through May 2nd at Swanfest. That's Justin Swanstrom's race. We're going to host our first event there, our first class there. And I just want to say thank you to Nitrous Express. They did come on and help us out. They're going to be doing, I believe he said it was going to be $2,000. And I'll let kind of Brent go into that. So Brent's going to kind of talk about what they're going to do for the class. Justin's going to put some money on top. Dean Racing's going to put some money on top. It's going to be a good deal. We have a wide range of race cars in that class. It's going to be fun. And I'm looking forward to it. We're going to do it at his first race in April, and then we're going to do it at his second race in October. And I don't think we have any plans to do it a third time this year. Possibly, maybe. I haven't really. We're trying to talk about it, but we're going to see how these first two crack off. And then I also have we're doing a truck class too. I got Grant with the Warpath truck. We're going to do a 4 S10s or mini trucks versus 4 full sizes at Swanfest, both Swanfests, and one of Lance Sanford's deals. So we picked 4 of the baddest S10s or small trucks, in my opinion. There's
you got a bad lineup, bro, for sure. There's some baddies in there.
There's some fast ones. And then even like the full size guys, man, like you got Chris Cordato. He's like got the fastest truck on the planet.
Taylor Strange says, man, I'm bummed out. We're going to be missing the Dean's List because of the clocks on stuff. You messing them up.
Yeah, I saw like the 10.5 stuff. And like, I mean, I even talked about it with you, like running the 10.5 stuff. I was contemplating it, man, but it just wasn't aligning with like the Dean's List stuff. And I can't just abandon my own class, So
yep.
Maybe next year we'll see. But
Yep. Yeah, well, just to talk about that real quick, we did jump on board. The winner of your class or your list, your dean's list or whatever, is going to get a $2,000 NX gift card basically to use on, you need we know nitrous guys, you need extra bottles, you need parts, pieces, you need to maybe redo some of your setup or whatever the case is, you know what I mean? So we'll be giving a $2,000 product credit or a gift card out to the winner of that. So.
Yeah, and use it how you feel fit. There's no reason. I mean, everyone needs nitrous parts, and anything like going forward, like trying to help people out is a little bit goes a long way. But $2,000 to get you a lot of nitrous stuff, bottles, bottle bath, man, I can't thank you guys enough for everything you guys have done for me. Bottle baths, you guys always take care of the truck, take care of me. And even when we were in Florida, when we had that little mishap, we worked out. Even the Nitrous Express guys together, we kind of stick together. It's cool. Swanstrom was able to let me borrow his bottle bath until you guys got me mine. And there's never even an issue. You guys always take care of us. And I
think it should be like that with everyone, though. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good guys out there. There's a lot of great companies out there. It should be like that with everyone. It shouldn't be limited to brand specific, right? I mean, everyone should be able to be rubbing elbows, rubbing paint in the lanes, and then homies and hanging out afterwards. You know what I mean? There's a lot of drama that goes with it. We do need drama. It makes this whole entire industry spicy, and we love spicy, bro. But there's sometimes some people take it a little bit too far. So
yeah, I don't really.
Anyway, I'm excited to see the Dean's List take off, bro. I'm excited to see the first event and how it all unfolds and how it plays out. We're excited to be a part of it. We're excited to have you part of Team NX. And I mean, everyone out there. There's a lot of really solid people that we love that are running our product. And I mean, everyone in the NX family, we love each and every one of you guys, man. So we hope that everyone has a really solid, successful start to 2026. 12 days in right now, and there's some NX cars that did pretty good over the weekend. While we're talking about it, I mean, our boy Javi over here in the West Coast was putting in work over there, man.
Yep.
They had a little 535 index race over at Famoso Drag Strip. It was pretty crazy because the only rules they had was the index. My boy's racing a dragster right here. That, it was just, it's cool. Everyone has their own different style classes and different things and different rules and different rule sets. So,
I think the wider you make the rule set, the more if you just put an index on it, come with whatever you want. I think that's cool. It draws in way more people, which is cool.
I mean, he went from racing a freaking dragster to racing a motorcycle.
So, I don't know. I mean, whatever works, I guess.
So, but anyway, he got it done. Shout out to Javi and all the boys on the West Coast getting it done at Famoso. So, we were at Streetcar Takeover this weekend. Paulin and Jimmy Dale were helping with that Streetcar Takeover in Phoenix. It was pretty cool. A lot of good racing over there. Nick D from Course Performance won the daily class at his Corvette. They had a daily no prep backside race on Friday.
Yeah, I seen they were having they had a little party at Course Performance.
Yeah. They usually have a cool little dyno session, dyno night and stuff. It's pretty cool.
They're out of Phoenix, right?
Yep.
Yep. Them your old stomping grounds.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's Nick D. He does all the tuning and stuff for Course Performance. Nice. He also got, I can't remember what class he won on Saturday, but it was another daily style class or whatever. But he got a win on Friday and Saturday night, so that's pretty cool.
Hey, them are good right there when you can go 2 in a row.
Friday night small tire backside stuff. That vet is pretty nasty. It's my boy Pro Mod killing Doug right here. He did pretty good for basically a street car, race car style deal versus a Pro Mod. I mean, it's not a Pro Mod, but it's a chassis. Full-on chassis deal. They started letting the chassis cars in some of their small tire classes on the backside stuff, and they do pretty well, man. They got a really good handle on that vet. That thing is pretty nasty.
It's pretty fast.
I think I got another. Yeah, here we go. Here's the finals. And that surface is very, very marginal. I know it looks a little dark right there, and she's a little black, but it ain't that good, man. So
you ever ran on that backside?
Yeah, that was the last race in AZ that I won before I left. That's why I wanted to make it to that race so bad. I mean, you knew I was trying, bro. I was trying to hustle and get it there. We brought the car out there. It just unfortunately wasn't running. So I dropped it off with my boys to get it all kind of checked out. But that was the last race in Arizona that I won before I left. Was at I think they call Shutdown Showdown is what they call it. So
You talked about something. So it's only 12 days into the new year, and your car is running. So that's good.
it was running. It's no longer running.
Don't say that. It's running.
That's cool, bro. That's cool, man. Thanks, dog.
Good juju.
Oh, man. We had a little bit of a mishap, and the cam gear bolts came loose, and it kind of sent shrapnel through the engine. So we just got to go through it real quick, and then we'll be good. We'll be back to it.
Yeah. Quick fix, ready to rock.
We'll be back to it, man. Oh, I think I got a picture. I might not, but Dale Salazar won. Yeah, I don't think we got it in here, but it's no big deal. Dale Salazar won the Little Gangsters class there at Streetcar Takeover. He's got a really nice black Fox body. I wish I had a video. I'll show it to you guys, but he's selling it. Man, it's a pretty sweet car for sale, too, because he won Little Gangsters. He did pretty good in the backside race. And then not only that, he went to the semifinals in small tire and front side. So, pretty versatile car, man. I mean, to be running small tire, slowing it down to run the 530 class. And then he went a couple rounds in the backside. So, pretty versatile car. It has one of them big old huge wangs on it that he takes off for frontside racing. So it's a pretty cool deal. If anyone's looking for a pretty good deal on a car, shoot me a message and I could probably get you guys connected. We need to put a big small tire race on the West Coast. You're right, Taylor. We do. The West Coast needs it. They have some pretty cool small tire racing over there. Boost Addicts is throwing some, like in February, they got the radial get down and stuff. And I mean, they got some pretty cool stuff, but they need some more. They definitely do need some more.
They got like Bodie's deal over at Sonoma, and I think that's in June, right? I mean, potentially you could have something over there.
Yep.
There's a lot of fast cars on the West Coast.
There is for sure. It's hard to get a lot of people out. It's hard to get a lot of people to.
Shoot,
a lot of people have that mentality of like, oh, I'm not going if that guy's going, because I know that guy's going to beat me.
Yeah.
What? Hey, there was some Mexico action down in your area.
I heard Trey Oliver was out there showing everyone how big his 350 cubic inch small block was.
Let's check it out right here. Let's see how big it was. Trey's in the right lane, Shelton in the left lane. Apparently it was a little too big. A little too big, Trey.
That thing runs good though, man.
It does.
That's a cool car. I think your parents painted this car.
Yeah, he did. My boy Preston painted it. Still, shout out to Trey. Made it to the finals. There was a lot of killers there, bro. There was a lot of cars there, and a lot of like, you get some races where you have a handful of killers and a handful of like some okay cars or whatever. Like me, I'm one of the okay cars. You know what I'm saying? Man, Trey had to battle through some killers, bro. There was some fast cars there. There really was. So
like Stefko, anytime Stefko and Trey are there, it's business. Like those two guys have their cars are on point.
For sure, I'll give him props. Good job, Trey. You made it to the finals, bro. That's still cool. My boy Shelton sent me. Yeah, they got lucky beating Brendan Dickinson in the second round. I seen that, man. You made a lick though, and it looked like he went through the tire real quick. That's why they call it racing and not winning, man. Anything can happen. And that's what I always try to tell people when they're like, oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to race. I don't want to race AJ. Well, AJ could knock the tire off. You never know. He might bump through the beam. He might knock the tire off. You never know what could happen. You know what I mean? So
50-50.
It is 50-50.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It can happen. Yeah, I mean, shoot, I've done won races that I probably shouldn't have, you know what I mean? And I've lost races to people that I shouldn't have probably lost to, but like I said, it's just racing. It's part of it. But you'll never know unless you get up there and actually try.
Yep.
So I ain't mad about it at all.
I did not get this video uploaded. That's my fault. But the homie Jeff Bombier won small tire at Streetcar Takeover. He got a really nice first-gen Camaro. Pro Charge deal, I believe it is. Might be turbo. Might be twin turbo. Might be Pro Charge. I'm not sure. He has a couple different fast combinations, so I'm not sure what's in that Camaro. He had a really fast twin turbo Nova before. Man, the Nova he had was beautiful. The turbos were in the headlights and stuff. Oh my gosh, it was freaking sweet.
I don't think people ever remember. This is probably before like the internet really, but like Brent used to drive this square box S10 Blazer. It was the coolest thing I've ever
Bro,
seen.
PD Small Block has it now.
Yeah, man, it's that thing. I remember we were in Arizona for some street race, and I watched Brent ice skate that thing all the way across the street and just never lifted. I'm like, this dude's freaking crazy. Like,
Me and him are gonna be friends. Ever since then, we've been friends. I should have bought that thing, man. I kicked myself in the butt for not buying that thing. I had like 3 opportunities where it was in my possession, and all I had to do was kind of like just say okay to the deal. You know what I mean? And, oh well.
Cool. That thing was so cool. It was clean too.
Yep, it is clean. It's still clean. Old Jimmy Hoffa, bro, PD Small Block puts in work with that thing.
Does he still race it and everything?
Yeah, he still races it. I love that. I told PD to get rid of that thing, bro. I need to be the first one to know because like I got a little bit of love for that thing built up. You know, I got a little bit of sentimental value.
I think, yeah. I mean, I think you were driving that thing for a while too.
Yeah, we drove it for a little while, man. That thing was fast. We won a couple of races with it. I mean, we did pretty well. It was cool. We won the first. Actually, we went to the finals in the first Cali 2K street race they did, and we did pretty good. It was fun.
Yeah, that was
a lot of good memories rolling around with the boys.
Yeah, those were the Cali Nate days, driving around in the desert.
Yeah, I raced Cali Nate with that thing. He beat me up. Actually, that was I wish I had a video of that right here. I do, but it's not on here. That was the very first big name grudge race that I ever accepted with anyone, because it was like before I even had a grudge race with my Fox body.
Yeah.
Cali Nate was driving through the West Coast, coming back from here, the East Coast, and was like, "Anyone? I'm heading back to Cali. Anyone want to get it? $500 in the street?" And I was like, "I'll take that. Heck yeah, bro." Like, I've been watching him for a while. I've talked to him a little bit, and the way I figured, I was like, man, here's a $500 lesson to see how far I'm off from the dude who's the fastest guy around.
Yeah.
I crashed. It was cool. Oh, man, me and Nate leave the line, and we're both just blowing smoke off the tires or whatever, and he kind of comes over into my lane a little bit, and I kind of correct to go around, and I was spinning, so it just did some number like this and just went off into the desert and didn't hurt nothing.
It was in the Blazer, wasn't it?
It was in the Blazer, yep. Yeah, we went under the fence. Yeah, we went under the chain link fence like a freaking pit bull. The fence was still standing there, dude. The Blazer had like claw marks over the top of it, and that was it. Like it bent the turbo kit a little bit, right? But I was so surprised. It didn't really hurt anything. The fence was still standing. It just had some scratches on the Blazer. We redid the turbo kit, left it all scratched up, and raced it the next weekend. And then we started winning. We took that turbo off that was on the front of it, put a different turbo on after I broke it. We started winning. So we're like, hey, maybe it was that turbo.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
Oh, man, it was a good time. It really was. It was cool. Some core memories that I'll always have, I'll cherish for a long time, especially rest in peace now that my boy's gone. But it's just cool that, you know what I mean? I got the opportunity to line up against him multiple times. So
oh, yeah. That
was cool.
He was very talented. I'll give you that. I'll give him that, man. Like that dude he could race anywhere, front side, back side. He was one of those people that showed up and everyone was always like, I drew. It was just a tough draw because he's just consistent and good.
Every race that I was at, if I knew Nate was there, I was always like, dang it, man. If I draw Nate, I want to draw him first round. Yes. Like, if you're going to draw him, if he gets some data, it's going to be harder to beat him. So, if I was there, I always wanted to race him first round. I ended up having to race him. The only time I beat him was in the finals of the Cash Days in Kingman AZ. It was like a 24-car Cash Days, I think, something like that. And that was the only time I've ever beat him. We raced a few times, and we've been bumper to bumper, and he's beat me every single time. And it was pretty cool that I got one up one time. So, man, it was awesome. But yeah, I definitely had to earn it too. So, he was very, very versatile, man. He was, like you said, backside, front side, it didn't matter.
I remember I seen a video of him on Facebook one time, and it was like, everyone was like, this was back when it was pretty, I think it was like during COVID, so everyone was racing a lot, you know? And I remember he had put radials on his car to go race on the street. I'm like, this guy's crazy. There's no way. And I watched him make a lick, and I was like, how does that even work? That's impossible. What the hell I just watched? It was fucking nuts. I was just like, this dude's crazy. I was like, but hey, whatever. You know, he's going to figure it out. But
he really was crazy. You know what was cool about him is he was always willing to share his knowledge if he liked you. Like if he, I mean, even if he didn't really care for you too much, he would still try to help you. But if you were one of his dudes, like I mean, he would. A lot of people had a lot of hate for him and said that he was like, you know, arrogant and whatever, yada yada. He would, man, that dude would give you the shirt off his back if you were one of his people. He would literally bend over backwards for you. I cannot tell you how many times he spent hours on the phone with me just trying to help me learn, figure some stuff out. And I mean, he was a really, really awesome human being, a really awesome human being for the sport.
yeah.
There's Brandon right there. He said Trey and Big Dakota popped me in the mouth this weekend. I seen that, Brandon, man. I seen that. Hey, that's why they call it racing and not winning, though, right? You slip the tire a little bit or something happens. You never know. He's coming off his win last weekend from, I think it was at, what the heck was that track called? It's not Paris. It's Little River. I think it's Little River. And he beat Crazy Horse, all-wheel drive, that diesel truck.
Yep.
It was a good race.
That thing's fast too, man.
It is. It's a fast truck. Kyle Swanson said, "Yep, San Diego battle at the border." That was a great race, man.
Oh, hang on, there was a time. That was another Brit story.
That was Nate's fault. That was Cali Nate's fault. Almost died.
Hang on. Let me clarify how that all went down. This is back when the Hay Train had a stock ECU on. I think you were at HB Tuners, right?
Yeah, for a long time.
HB Tuners with a boost leash. And Brent's out there. I'm like, this dude's crazy. He ain't ever going to compete with these guys. And I watched this dude stand this thing on the bumper, and I'm like, oh, my God, on the street. I was like, holy crap. And
yeah.
I don't know how many people ever watched that video, that 1320 video. Like, when they say the border was right there, like, we're talking like you're driving on the fence line of the border. Like, and they were watching. Remember, they were watching that whole night.
The Border Patrol came over and were hanging out with us. Remember, Johnny was doing wheelies on the Border Patrol quad. Yeah. Like 8th mile wheelies on the Border Patrol 450 was insane. Like, great times, dude. That was I'm going to share that video today just so people that haven't got a chance to see it can go watch it, because that is probably when people ask me still, what's your all-time favorite race? That has to be my all-time favorite race. Even though Cali and Nate tried to kill me, we're still good. Like, that's you talking about Cali and Nate running radio. So we went to the first Border Wars race, I guess you call it, and it was good, man. I mean, the freaking surface is insane. So we go back a couple weeks later. Cali Nate talked me into putting radios on, yada, yada, yada. I think he just kind of maybe forgot to tell me you got to power manage a radio a little bit differently than a slick. 2 different power management worlds. So I go out there with the slick tune-up in it, stand it on the bumper, set it down, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, Nate wasn't there yet. So I'm like, okay, sweet. I just took too much power out of this thing. I need to put a lot more power in it for next pass, whatever. So I put a bunch more power in it on a radio, and it was worse. I almost flipped over backwards. It was violent. You do not put more power in it if it wheelies on a radio.
No, definitely not. But it was good times. That was like, I met a lot of good people down there. That was when I first met Kenny.
Yep.
Kyle and all them, they were down there. Kyle was tuning all those Mustangs back then, and Kenny's truck too. So
yep.
Like, there was
I do the same thing, bro. Like there was a lot of really awesome people that were there. Some not so awesome, but I'm very happy that like Kyle and Kenny, there's some really great people that I've made lifelong friends with out of that. And I think that goes with all racing. You make some really solid lifelong friends, bro.
And what's crazy about that whole situation is like, look at like where we all came from different areas and walks of life, and look where we're all kind of ended up in Texas and Oklahoma.
Yeah,
we all came from that side and just ventured back here, and it's pretty crazy. And now like to think where we're all at, it's pretty bitchin'.
Andy, they had cops when we were there last time, bro. The cops came and hung out with us. They were walking around. They came, saw what we were doing. They said, hey, we'll be back when we get off work. They literally came back with their families after work, after they were off, to watch us race. It was insane. There was a cop that was there earlier was walking around with his kid in his hand, showing him all these cars and stuff. It was the wildest thing we've ever seen.
Remember, they showed up during the driver's meeting, and they were like, "What's going on?" They stood there and hung out the whole time. Like, it was crazy. It was such a like to think about like something like that we put. There were so many people there. Remember, we had that whole like warehouse thing full.
It was insane. That whole back part, like Javi said, bro. I met Javi racing Hondas 15 years ago. I forgot who Jesse even was. Jesse was the dude that they used to come out and race with. Javi was the guy that walked around and like helped them and stuff. And it's a stupid story I'll tell you another time. I literally forgot who they were while being friends with them for like 10 years.
That's good.
But
time.
anyway, dude, it was crazy. It was you do, just to touch on that. You make some really solid friendships and this stuff, man. I do have a list of some solid dudes that I've met just doing this stuff, and a lot more to come. You know what I mean? I mean, there's some really awesome stuff that happens with this. I've got some friends that me and Kyle made when we were coming back from Florida, and we hit that random street race just at a freaking Love's gas station, and people recognized us in the car, and they're like, "We're doing a gas station tonight. You need to go." And like, I mean, it's just that's the stuff that we live for, bro. That's the memories. That's that fun core memories. That great feeling that we all need to remember that a lot. You know.
Most of the people that I hang out with now, like even that I text on a daily, I don't even live near them anymore. Like my friends I grew up with. I mean, I have my friends that I grew up with, right, that I'll never stop talking to. But like most of the people that I talk to are people I met at the racetrack, and they're not even from local here. You know.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but you make friends everywhere.
I'm gonna ask these guys a question real quick. We're gonna give somebody a chance to win one of these here white hats on our 6AN Extreme Purge system. What is the orifice size of the solenoid? What size orifice? You can't answer, AJ. That's cheating.
Oh, no. I'm saying, hang on. Are we talking? Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about these little guys?
No, the bigger one for the Extreme Purge.
Hold on. It's not even happening. It might be in my race trailer.
Probably in your race trailer.
Probably. More than that.
But, no, I mean, it's cool. I really do. I love all the freaking memories and the friendships that you get to make doing this stuff. It's really awesome.
No, definitely. There's so many good times. I had never really met Kyle too much. I only met him once or twice. And like, I remember when I came to Oklahoma, he let me stay at his house, like him and his wife, like open arms. And we went street racing that night and drove Kyle's car around. It's crazy. Like I've had so many good times just cruising around the country. Like I think I could pretty much I can go to any state and meet somebody that I've met on, the internet or at a racetrack.
Same thing.
Have a warm pillow to go sleep at someone's house, or like they'd be able to put me up somewhere if I was in a bad spot.
Yeah. Yep.
It's really cool, man.
Yep. No one's got the question right yet. That's crazy. No one has hit me with the correct answer. What size orifice on the 6AN Extreme Purge solenoid?
The big one.
I look forward to it, man. Hopefully this stupid car cooperates so that I can hit the road again and go traveling with everybody.
Ready.
There's a 26 that Boost Addicts the get down in AZ in February. There's a 26 class. I would really enjoy being there.
Them 26s hit different.
The 26s hit a little different. As long as they don't pop off the bead, you all right.
Oh Lord, don't talk about that. You got enough stuff going on. Why you put?
I did that. My first test pass. I'm getting ready to make a test pass. And I freaking do a big old burnout. I lowered the tires to like 10 pounds, but I got a 15 by 12 rim and a 26 by 8.5 tire. Single bead lock. Not so good, my friend. Not so good.
Brent, we're not going to talk about nothing bad happening to your car this year. Only good things.
No, we get all the bad stuff out right in these first couple weeks, and then...
Yes, please.
Yeah, then we'll be good.
If it can happen, I think it'll happen to your car, or it has.
Yeah. They should use it for a magazine test dummy. Like, hey, you think it'll break? I don't know. Let's put it in the 8 train and see.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, you think this new product will break? I don't know. Let's have Brent test it out for us and see. Look, I was pretty happy, bro. My Christmas present came in today. My kiddos got me this my reaction time be sucking, so they got me this little dealio here so I could be practicing.
They'd be giving Brent a hard time on his reaction times.
They do. My reaction times be sucking, bro.
Instant green kind of guy. That's what we talked about, right?
See? Horrible.
Yeah. More practice, please.
Yeah, I'm going to carry that thing around in my pocket. I'm going to be on there every whole day.
Consistency's key.
Big Kyle Swanson will send you a hat, big dog. But, yeah.
What is the answer? I can't see.
Answer was a 93.093. Yep. Make sure. Kyle always shares that stuff, so. But yeah, man. That's probably about all we got this week, man. I look forward to your race coming up. You still have spots if anyone wants to be on that thing or what?
Yeah, we're taking alternates and stuff right now. So if we can get people in there, like I said, if we can get 16 cars, the goal is to get 16 people in the field. That's the goal. Like right now, we have 18, and I think I have another couple in my inbox I got to get back to right now from over the weekend. So we're putting people in there as alternates. Like I said, it's going to be up to like 40,000 to win, roughly, like right around there in that area. So it's not a bad deal. Couple rounds of racing to win 40,000. Chip draw every round. Like we're going old school style. Like no time slips, no nothing. Like winner takes all. That way we can eliminate and it's clocks off. Obviously, no class cars, and it's going to remain like we're keeping the rules super cool too, Brent. Like where it's like OEM bodied cars. Like I don't care if it's fiberglass. It just got to look like a car. Not like, like that thing's like, it looks like a nitrous bottle, but it's not a nitrous bottle. But like I said, same type of stuff there. But it's definitely going to be a good race. I think Brent's even going to be there. He might even grab the microphone or two.
Two microphones? What?
Yeah, maybe.
Ah!
Good
My little wing did fall off. Yes, it did. The adhesive was not very strong.
Which wing? On your
I had one of them little wings on the back. We got our new bottle pillows in. We finally got these things back in stock. They were back ordered for a little while.
Ready to go. How much are those?
$20, bro. 20 or 25. I can't remember. 20, 25 bucks. Something like that.
Perfect.
Same size as a bottle, bro. Come on, man. You should be put this in a freaking. I want to run an NA class one day and just have this sitting in the bottle bracket, just so people are like, "Oh yeah, you got a bottle in there." It's all a stuffed bottle. That'd be great.
Yeah, they go in there and go and you crack the door open and you just rip that thing out.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's about all we got this weekend, man. Or that's all we got this week.
It's gonna be a good week.
Yeah.
Real good week.
Thanks for coming on, hanging out with us, AJ. Big AJ Dean when you talk to me, calling out the world lately, bro. Calling out the world.
It's only Monday, just hold tight.
I like that. It's only Monday, he said. Them call-outs was last week. We got more to come.
We got a couple more. I'm just holding them back. I'm trying to stretch it out a little bit. I think I got more grudge races lined in. I think I got, so that's 1, 2, I think I got 8 already locked in. And it's only January 12th.
Golly, boy said we putting in work. We're definitely riding and not hiding for 2026. I love to see that, man. I love to see that.
I got 16 pistons.
We got all the extra stuff. We got about 30 full bottles of nitrous.
Lots of nitrous.
Yes, sir. Brendan Patterson, if you call right now and order some nitrous parts, they will definitely give you a discount. I promise you that. While the live show is on, anything ordered, you will get a discount.
Promo code Hate Train today, baby.
No, my promo code is 4lug, actually.
For the thug.
4lug. That's for just website stuff. But anyway, like we always say, y'all gonna buy Nitrous Express today, and you could be like AJ Dean tomorrow. I meant buy Nitrous Express today, win races tomorrow. That's right.
Yeah, there we go. I like that.
All right, y'all have a great week. Shoot me some orders. Let's get y'all spraying some nitrous. Spray the house down for 2026, baby. I don't care what anyone says. Nitrous is the sexiest power adder, bro. Hands down. It goes with anything. You can't put turbo and blower together and have it look cool. You can't put a screw blown blower and a bunch of turbos. There's people that do it, but they don't ever look cool. They don't do nothing cool. You put nitrous on anything, bro, and it instantly makes it. You remember in high school, the lunch lady? You were like 12 years old. The lunch lady kind of looked cute, but she wasn't cute. She was like a 6. You put nitrous on her, 10 instantly, bro. Let's go.